Scamming ain't got no age limit, bro.
No way, bro.
Ain't got no age limit. That's low key part of the get rich game now, dog.
Man, I'm making the wrong decisions, bro. She made 40 off of one swoop. She just typed in a couple sentences. Feel bad for me. It made 40.
I just have to get online and blacken my own
eye. Dang, man. I was homeless. I'm ready to tell my story. I was homeless.
Like, come on, dog. All you gotta do is just shed a little thug tear.
Oh,
make it sound sincere.
I'm ready, dog.
And then go start a GoFundMe, dog.
Oh, gee. Let go. All my niggas riding gas tank on full. We be fresh than a bitch. Yeah, your bitch might get pulled. I ain't got time for the bull. I ain't got time for the book. Okay, all my niggas riding gas tank on full. We be fresh than a yeah, yo might get pulled. If you see us in the streets, no talking.
Yo, what's good, man? It's your boy Riley, aka Riley the Great, along with the abominable light skin, young Ray Matthews, and the militant millennial, young Tony D. And you are now tuned in to another episode of the Millennial Man Podcast.
All right, you sound you sound better this week, man.
Yeah, no,
last time, boy, you was stuttering Stanley, couldn't get it out.
But you know, we hadn't done it in a while, bro. I had to get back on it, man.
That's true.
I just, let me flow back into
I got you.
The scenes, man. I'll get back in my groove. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take a little while, but I'll be all right.
For sure.
But yeah, man, what's going on, fellas?
Boys just needed a week to get greased up. That's all it is.
That's all. You know what I'm
Cold
saying?
turkey.
Relubricate the joints. You know what I'm saying? Get back into it, man. That's it, man. That's it.
That's exactly what happened when you get older, man. We just got to do that a little bit more. That's it.
Yeah.
Then it been a long time since we done sat down and last time since we sat down and did it. So I get it. I totally get it.
You better now, though, Black. You better now.
I'm definitely on it now, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even though somebody else wasn't on the outline that they we told Tony to write an outline for this episode today. Them motherfuckers was like, yeah, I got it. And he sent us an outline. Tell me about that outline only had 3-4 words on it, bro. 2 bullet points, 2 or 3 bullet points, 3-4 words. I'm like, that's not an outline. That's a what you call it? The index or the content, you know what I'm saying? The content page.
Get ready to talk. That's it.
That's all.
Man, I told y'all Wednesday that this was gonna be real short. I'm not gonna be detailed at all. I told y'all that.
You did.
Like, I literally told y'all, like, this is what to expect.
This man sent it to us Friday at midnight.
Man, it's been a little stressed at work, bro, and doing stuff at home. But
yeah,
we're trying to close. Like I told y'all, I'm trying to close this 2023 budget, and we're just about done. But
they got you working, huh?
Man, renovating.
Yeah,
I'm busy, so I kind of forgot. But
yeah.
But you got it now.
Don't let it happen again.
You got it now.
Next time it's coming out of your YouTube check.
Okay.
The one we not getting yet.
What you gonna take 2 pennies?
Yeah, look, the one we not getting yet.
We're gonna take two nickels.
We'll take your 2 nickels, bro. No trip.
Steve Petty, though.
I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight for my 2 nickels.
Dock your pay like my man on Ray. You know what I'm saying? That's $2 because you missed the bus. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
We're gonna take your shit, bro.
I'm swinging.
It's 2024, Black. We gotta start accepting some accountability somewhere. And if 2 nickels is gonna do it, then 2 nickels it is. You know, this is hurting us more than it's hurting you.
Man, please.
Hey, which one you in?
3.
Yeah.
Okay.
It sound low or it's high? Yeah. My bad. I'm country.
Excited.
I got it. I'm country.
Excited today, boy.
I got my face close to it. My bad.
You got.
I paused by Black. We got you on tape too many times.
Hold on. Say that one more time.
I don't even remember. Show me the video.
Oh yeah, you about to see that shit. Hey, bro, we got a good show for y'all today.
For sure.
We got some things we got to talk about this go around, man. Since we kind of missed it last week, we got to talk about what's that? Katt Williams.
Yeah,
we got to talk about Stephen A. Smith, man, and We definitely got to talk about that brick lady. You know what I'm saying? Miss Swollen Face. Needed some Benadryl. Talking about she got hit with a brick. But,
wasn't a brick, but she did get hit.
I don't think she. Well, we'll get it. We'll get into that. We'll get into that. But first, man, let me break the ice and ask y'all a crazy question. This ain't even a crazy question though. I'm just gonna ask y'all if y'all can do it. Can y'all name 4 cities in Africa?
I believe you did ask that one.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
I still can't do it, but
it wasn't on the podcast though that I asked that.
I don't remember.
Nigeria.
That's a country.
Yeah, no. See, I'm done. I know 4 countries.
Accra, Cape Town. Cairo, Nairobi.
Yeah, you was ready that time.
Okay.
I had to think about Nairobi though.
Yeah. You was ready that time.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
I was
going to say Kenya. Oh, shit.
We butchered it the first go around. That boy was ready that time.
Ready, but, I think the first time I asked, and I don't think it was on the podcast. I think the first time I asked it was 3.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna hit y'all with something else next go around. Though it's gonna be completely out the water.
In case y'all was wondering, I'm still not black. I don't know a city in Africa.
You black. You just not African.
I know.
A lot of people don't know that stuff. I mean, we just talked about geography last week. Week before last. How significant or insignificant it is to know some of that information. For those who watched some of our previous episodes, we talked about Russia being a transcontinental continent, not a transcontinental continent, but a transcontinental country. Being that parts of it are in Asia and the other parts are in Europe. Yeah. And we got a lot of information back on that one, man. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was
way to get to be informed.
Right. We gonna have these conversations, and let me tell you something. Tomorrow, I'm still not gonna know. Yeah. When it comes time for me to visit Africa, I promise you, I'm gonna be prepared. I will, but we ain't there yet. So we gonna deal with what's in front of us first. So
because I definitely want to go.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Absolutely.
Ghana
seems dope.
Yeah, that's a spot that
Ghana seems dope.
Ghana seems dope. I can't lie. South Africa seems pretty dope.
Nigeria seems dope.
Yeah,
Senegal seems dope.
Yeah, man.
And Mozambique seems dope.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's just you got to pick where you want to go because I don't know how many times you plan on really just flying to Africa, but
I mean, that's a bucket list deal, bro. Like at least one time. At least one time. At least one time.
I'm working. I'm just I'll let y'all know when it's time. I'm working on me a little united person. So
you like United thing? You got your little,
I got a little thing in the works.
Okay.
When I get on the list, I'll let y'all know.
Get on the
I'll tell you niggas
bye. Me, a United person birthed.
Yeah,
she birthed me.
Yeah.
So I'm automatic on the list. Give me that.
I'm on the list. I'm on the list with stepmoms.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But I need to get to the list. I need to get to that one.
But you know what? Before that, man, there's just some spots in the U.S. that I want to hit.
Me too.
I have not been to L.A. as an adult.
I ain't never been. I have not set foot in California.
Really?
Oh, dang.
Every time I went west, it was to Vegas or to visit my brother in Colorado.
Oh yeah.
That like every time, and I've never been past Vegas.
Oh, we definitely gotta go.
I want to go. I want to go.
We definitely gotta go this summer.
This summer?
Yeah, we definitely gotta try to go this summer.
That's 6 months. That's 6 months to save some bread.
I don't know about this summer.
That's gonna be tough, boy.
I don't know about this summer.
It ain't like we going overseas. We just going.
Boy, I got some trips booked for the summer.
Oh, already?
What?
Oh yeah.
What happens when you get a family, bro?
Yeah.
You already. This was planned last year.
Yeah. Heard that.
Speaking of trips, Miss Brick Lady,
she a
trip, but she's also on a trip right now while she's supposed to be in handcuffs.
Right, criminal.
You know what I'm saying?
You damn criminal, scamming.
I forgot the young lady's name because
Rhoda something.
Yeah, it'd have been cool if it would have been an outline. I could have just read it.
Yeah.
But it's Brick Lady. But for those who don't know, Brick Lady had an issue, I think sometime last year, where she went viral saying that somebody hit her with a brick, and it was a lot of men out in the area, and nobody defended her when she got hit by this brick. Some random guy threw a brick at her because she wouldn't give him her number.
Yeah.
And she went viral, started a GoFundMe, accumulated all this money from people that was being considerate and thinking about her. And come to find out, Brick Lady has a routine of scamming folks.
Yep.
They said this is not the first time she has started a GoFundMe after some craziness like that happened. She has also been in the hospital previously where she had a swollen face. So nobody knows if it's allergic reactions that she's having to something or she probably hitting herself. Nobody knows. But they have seen videos of her with the same affliction before that shit happened last year.
Went viral, yeah.
That's crazy, man.
So
go ahead. This is what really happened. She didn't get hit with a brick. She got hit with a water bottle. The dude hit her with a water bottle. However, it's reported that the detectives are saying that she was the aggressor. And she hit old boy first, and he retaliated and hit her with a water bottle. Now, was he wrong? Yes. However, you can't be going out here scamming everybody and lying, talking about you got hit with a brick and ain't nobody helping you, and you're the aggressor.
Ain't no water bottle causing no
not
big
not
on
that
your
big.
face.
And I agree, but I'm just saying that's what really happened.
All right. Well, I don't even give a damn about the water bottle. It's just the fact that she went off with that big ass thing on her face when it had nothing to do with no physical trauma. That's the thing that bothered me. Like, dog, come on, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, it's when we talked about this, man. Boys be monetizing trauma, bro.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to monetize trauma or trying to make money off trauma or something that they allegedly went through when you ain't really went through nothing. Yep. You just portraying that shit like that on social media to get some bread.
Playing in everybody's face and scammed everybody. And see, like that whole like little Me Too and, protect women and all of that. Everybody that's standing up, I believe, protect women for sure. But we got to get her out the paint because that's the one that muddies the waters and make things, really complicated. Like, nah, we don't need nobody lying on either side. But for you to lie and then start a GoFundMe and get money from it, like, hey, you just add insult to injury.
Right.
To anybody that's really went through it and couldn't get a dime to get help.
That's what social media that's what it does for those kind of situations. Like you said, they just play on people's emotions. People do that all the time. Most of like the scammers that's on social media is some fine woman with half naked pictures talking about hit me up if you want to get $1,600 quick, or hey, you want to make $1,000 real quick, hit me up. And it's some fine woman. That's essentially what social media is used for. Like you said, they monetize trauma, playing off of people's emotions like that. That's what she did.
How she out there?
She used women real quick, man, because everybody was jumping up like, I can't believe y'all really not taking her side and not standing up for her and blah 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 blah. How many people was quickly saying that, bro? It's like
you want to believe, like, it's not. I'm not gonna say you just want to believe everything that a woman says happened. You just want to find the truth.
You want
to find the truth. So for women, stay vigilant, and everybody got to do their due diligence to make sure that we're finding out the truth. That way, we can prevent stuff like this from happening. Yeah, where somebody's lying and then now you being scammed. Because see, now she done took that $40,000, that $42,000.
Just as
she done hopped to
40.
Jamaica and showing cakes all on Instagram. You seen it?
Yeah, I saw. Yeah,
Seen it? Dragon wagon.
that thing. Hey,
And now boys all on social media. Hey, she innocent. Man, come on, dog. All it takes is some ass.
That shit.
I'd have sent some
Come
money
on,
for. I'd
man.
have sent some money for that. I ain't sending no money if you get hit by a brick. You shouldn't have been over there. All right, that's your fault. But
$40 back.
But I got a hot 20 for you
I ain't sending that
next to the pool.
I ain't sending that breezy nothing, dog. I ain't sending that breezy nothing. Nah, that breezy don't even like dudes.
Yeah, right?
What?
She don't.
She don't
Nah,
even
she
like
don't.
dudes.
She don't. And guess who she? It's reported that she went to Quanah Nix and them.
I'm gonna turn myself in. I didn't know she was from the. I didn't know that happened in the 8th.
Yeah, that happened in Houston.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that happened in the 8th. I didn't know she was from the 8th. I ain't never seen that breezy a day in my life.
That's
You know,
hilarious.
we be out. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she must be like a young bro.
Nah, she like 33. 33, 34, somewhere right around there. Yeah.
Boy, scamming ain't got no age limit, bro.
No way, bro.
Ain't got no age limit. That's low key part of the get rich game now, dog.
Man, I'm making the wrong decisions,
You know what
bro.
I'm
She
saying?
made 40 off of
40,
one
yeah.
swoop. She just typed in a couple sentences. Feel bad for me. You made 40.
I just have to get online and blacken my own eye.
God dang,
You know,
man.
she
I
get
was
my-
homeless. I'm ready to tell my story. I was homeless.
Yeah. Like, come on, dog. All you gotta do is just shed a little thug tear.
Oh,
make it
man.
sound sincere.
I'm ready, dog.
And then go start a GoFundMe, dog.
I was just talking about Pops about that. He was like, man, I tried to make myself cry, but I couldn't bring myself to do it.
That's
I'm
what I'm
like,
saying,
man, you tripping. I'm ready, nigga. Look, hey, what? You ready? I'm ready. That man playing. He said he couldn't bring himself to do it.
Man, nobody gonna say, man, you do that shit. They gonna look at you like, this nigga crying for.
She a felon now, though. That's a felony.
Yeah. She
Harris County.
She out of there.
Yeah, she out of there, but she gonna stay gone for a little while. I know she gonna try to stay gone for a little while.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
Mess
saying?
around and get extradited.
I mean, well, that's if the because she's in what, Jamaica?
Yeah.
Right now? That's if Jamaica actually gives a damn about extraditing.
I mean,
I don't think.
I don't know.
think Jamaica
Yeah, I don't know about all of that, but
Yeah, not for something that small. See if she was like a drug dealer or something.
Yeah, no, she just scammed me.
She
Yeah,
just
man.
scammed somebody.
still a
out of-
felony, though.
I mean, it's a felony, but it,
yeah, I mean,
you
who
gonna
knows,
eventually have to go back home, bro.
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That big old ass and all. You gonna have to take your big ass back home. You know what I'm saying? So, they gonna walk you right to that jail cell like they were supposed to do before you left. So
Straight up.
that brought something else, man.
That nigga said she don't like dudes. She like women. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, see, I mean, her social media is all about empowering women, which is that's a good, it's a good plight. You know what I'm saying? We with it, but the way she's going about doing it is a bit extreme. Yeah, she's had some videos where she slaps a dude. Well, it's a skit, but she slaps a dude because he does something disrespectful, and then she walks off and starts twerking.
Yeah.
So she covered all her bases. She covering the trauma, and she wants to make sure y'all see her ass. So, I'm gonna show y'all trauma, and then y'all gonna see these.
You gonna
cats.
see these wagons.
And, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's a mixed message, but it's a message. That's a message nonetheless.
But that's what it is, bro. That's exactly why. I mean, that's why people are having these feuds the way that they having them. We seeing them unfold. Just look at how Stephen A. went off on Whitlock afterwards. You know what I'm saying? I mean, man got on his YouTube and full on just cussed this dude, called this man every name in the book. Man, it's just like
Should have.
I mean,
should have did it a long time ago, honestly.
Man, Stephen,
Nah.
that shit was trash.
In my opinion, he should have did that a long time ago because Whitlock been at that boy neck for years. Like, it's been years. And that's why I say Stephen A. should have did it a long time ago.
Shouldn't have done it at all, man. He should have done it a long time ago. He should have.
Should have got on him a long time ago.
I still, that's why I keep asking, like, and maybe that's a portion of it that I should have probably researched, but I'm like, what could Whitlock have said? I mean, whatever, he was at his neck saying stuff about him. That's what they do. They in the same field. Maybe Whitlock felt like he was in competition with him, so that's just how he was moving. What did he say that was so bad that would cause Stephen A. to call him a fat bastard and a bitch and like all, like what could he have said that like made him flip like that?
Language.
Oh, I mean, I'm sorry. That's what Stephen A. said. I'm sorry, YouTube. I was just repeating his exact words.
What he said was, my man ain't average no 1.5 points per game in college. That's what he said. That's what took Stephen A. all over the top. It's always when people mention these columnists and these sportscasters or whatever you want to call them. It's always when somebody mentions their sports background that they get in their feelings.
Yeah.
My man Jason Whitlock said, how you average 1.5 a game when you say you cracked your kneecap before the season start? That was say, statistically, factually speaking, or just even thinking about it, you can't average nothing if you ain't played no games.
Right.
So if you average 1.5, you either played a couple games or nothing. You had to play a couple games.
I was like, there's no way to get 1.5 without playing more than one game.
So, and what that means is that you probably didn't play that much at all. You probably wasn't that good at all. If you average 1.5, that means you ain't getting no burn. You probably getting trash minutes for you to average 1.5.
Yeah, well, I know he says he got injured and all of that as well, but to me that's minute.
But what would,
I know what you asking,
yeah.
and I'm gonna get to that. Whitlock has been like literally like when Stephen A. said that he felt like he was underpaid at ESPN. Whitlock was like, "What do you mean? People are getting laid off, and you talking about you underpaid?" And in my opinion, I'm like, bruh, I'm not responsible for everybody getting laid off. Like, if you start talking about, everybody getting laid off and you worried about, are you underpaid? My nigga, excuse the N-word, but let's be honest. There was a time where Stephen A. was literally carrying ESPN, fam.
When was he carrying her?
Boy, it was First Take. Once Stephen A. got on First Take, we knew that was, we were really tuning in to see Stephen A. and Skip. Let's be honest.
I watched Scott Van Pelt.
I'm not saying, I watched it all too, but we know who the highlight was.
Because Stephen A. was like loud and everybody was talking bad about him for a little bit.
That at the very beginning, and we seen what he became.
Yeah,
let's be honest.
He come back just a little bit.
But let's be honest, Stephen A. was like, he's the top drawer.
But
at ESPN,
none of that
going.
Still okay. Go ahead.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Whitlock, I mean, this is literally for like 9 or 10 years. Whitlock has been calling him a fraud. Whitlock has just always been poking the bear.
What?
Look.
Go ahead.
You could have researched it, but I'm telling you, Whitlock has been at his
You act like you was about to answer the question. That's why I keep asking.
I am. I just gave you one example. Whitlock called him a fraud and all of this stuff behind his memoir. Said that he didn't even write his own book. Like, dude, if you keep talking about me, for years, eventually I'm going to respond. That's why I say I think he should have did it a whole lot earlier. I'm not going to let you keep going on 9 or 10 years. I'm going to have to tell you, hey, fam, you need to chill out, fam. But find you something else to do.
But like I said, it's not about the fact that he responded. I'm good with the response. Like, I get what you're saying. Like, yeah, he should have responded. It's the way that he responded. Like, that's not Stephen A. That's not what he normally does.
Hey, sometimes you get out of character, fam.
All right.
Sometimes you get out of character, and we've all been there. Somebody done riled us up, and we all got out of character. Steve, don't even say nothing because you've done it too. We all have. We all have.
Because and the reason why I can't get this to pass is because he had to sit down and actually think this out. Yeah. I can see if you responding immediately, it's an immediate reaction, and then you just kind of go off the deep end because you're right there in the moment.
Yeah.
But this wasn't a moment. This was a calculated. Yeah. I'm gonna take this to my podcast.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say what I want to say.
Right.
And then I'm gonna get it off my chest.
He
had every opportunity to gather his thoughts together.
Yeah.
And articulate what he wanted to articulate within that show or whatnot.
It's not like Will slapping Chris.
Yeah, that was an impulse thing that happened
off
of pure emotion. This right here, this was a calculated thing, and he said what he said because he wanted to say that. And I don't even know why he wanted to call him a fat bastard. And
he got tired of him talking, bro. He got tired of it.
But
he got tired of it, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't.
No, Tony.
I'm not reading into it that much. Like, my dude.
It sounded like Whitlock wasn't. It sounded like Whitlock was saying things that were true.
No.
Calling him a fat
Okay,
bastard is not necessarily a truth.
Okay, when y'all go research this, and I promise we can circle back around, and y'all can make your own little videos. When you go research it, go look at all the black journalists that are working in sports.
I don't give a shit
Literally,
about that,
hold
man.
on. You
I don't
should.
care about what nobody else
Hold
says
on,
about
you
him.
should.
We
No,
talking
you
about one
should.
moment, Tony. One
Listen.
man and his response to
But you
somebody who
should.
talked about him.
If you would let me finish,
He's
what
not
I'm
putting
saying,
a whole reporting staff on his
E-
back, man.
This is crazy because even Matt Barnes was saying every chance he gets, he's always putting down the black community. Have you ever noticed? Ain't nobody black come out to take up for Jason Whitlock throughout this whole ordeal. Nobody likes working with him.
I mean that's
Like
not,
ain't
that's
nobody
neither here nor there.
it's a part of it. Like, fam, you cannot be a trash individual and keep talking bad about somebody, and then we all of a sudden gonna look at the person that responds and be like, yeah, that's all wrong. No, the person that's been talking noise about somebody for umpteen years and treating everybody else bad, that's the person that's wrong.
Two things can be true.
That's the person. You're right.
Two things can be true.
I would rather point the gun at the person that's been doing this stuff.
And I mean, I'm with you on that.
Like,
I'm with
Whitlock is the very wrong person. Like, bro, Chris Broussard is probably the most Christian person that they always talk about.
Yeah,
He don't even like Jason Whitlock, and and he even said, "I don't want to work with him." That's
all
crazy,
of that. All
bro.
of that, I'm with you on. I'm just like Steve. You were saying like, well, he basically just gave Whitlock a platform. Like, he has this big platform. It's not even. There's no need for him to even respond, especially not the way that he responded, because that's like he got himself out of character. We've never seen Stephen A. on the. He done said a cuss word before, but we ain't never really seen him on the air like that. He articulates himself
very well
in other ways. You know what I'm saying? Not
I
like
agree.
that. And so that for me, it wasn't necessarily the fact that Whitlock was right or Stephen was wrong. Like they both, had some wrong in it. You know what I'm saying? Whitlock obviously is dead wrong. Stephen A. is wrong in my opinion for putting himself in that position or putting himself in that light. Like Steve said, he had time to think about it. And that's what you came up with your time to think about it is to.
Yeah. I mean, eventually, look, broke the camel's back, fam. Like, I get it. He took his time and did it all, but dude, sometimes you just get tired of it. You get tired of the BS, and however it come out is however it come out.
Nah, see, I still feel like it was some BS, and for him to say that Jason Whitlock is worse than a white supremacist is utterly ridiculous. But and when you say stuff like that, that's when the fat bastard, and then the B word, it all kind of gets mumbled up into this whole conglomerate of bull crap.
Has anybody ever defended against it though? That's
no.
Now look, I'm not saying that Stephen A. is right with calling him that, because to me that's just like calling somebody a coon. However, if nobody's coming to your defense, you must be pretty damn bad, bruh.
Nobody came to either one of their defense.
A lot of people, man, there were plenty of black columnists that have worked for ESPN or Fox Sports, and they were asking them like, hey, what's the deal? And they were like, well, pretty much Stephen A. is right. Nobody wants to work with that dude. Because he's a trash individual.
Well, see,
that's what they've all said.
Not the working with him part.
That's where this starts from.
I'm talking about the response, and all of the.
It's a build up, bro, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a build up. This just didn't Whitlock just didn't start talking about him in 2023. Mm-hmm. Like, this has been going on for almost 9-10 years.
This is the last time we not have an outline, because I don't like having conversations.
Well,
dry
you could have
like
researched
this.
it because you knew what we was talking about.
But you said you was going to. We're not going to talk about that.
Well, whatever.
But
you could have researched.
We're not going to talk about that, but he going to bring this.
Well, I'm just saying, because I feel dry talking about this stuff.
Well, you could have researched it.
I just got to trust I got to trust what you saying.
You knew what we was talking about, fam.
No. I said I'd do it.
But what you're saying, I understand.
Yeah,
I know that he's despicable in that world. Jason Whitlock, him being a bad person in regards to all the black sports analysts that are on TV, understandable. That is something that shouldn't be debated at all. We all know he's pretty bad in that space. But like Ray was saying, the only thing I'm talking about is Stephen A's response. We're not talking about the person the person that he's responding to. I'm just talking about his response, period. And some of the stuff that he said in there was just it was over the top. For me, it was just over the top. It's something that we've never seen him do in the 15, 20 odd years that we've seen him on TV.
Yeah,
we've never seen him talk like that about anybody. And Stephen A's been called a coon. He's been called a worse than a white supremacist himself. He's been hit over the head with a lot of stuff lately and never responded to that vitriol in this manner.
Because nobody's been doing, like, no one person has been poking at him like that for years.
But see, that's the thing,
that's
man.
A different kind of thing.
When people on TV, you get poked by everybody. All right, we talk about basketball players, having burner Twitter accounts because they getting railroaded and roasted by regular folks out here, man. Like, it's part of the game. And Stephen A gets the same treatment. So why is he worried? Why now are you worried about somebody that you clearly make more money than, that has no impact on your career at all, has never had an impact on your career, but now today, you want to respond to them after 10 years of them talking noise about you?
That's a valid question. But like I say, I feel like it was just a straw that broke the camel's back when he started talking about his memoir.
Seemed a little emotional. Seemed a little emotional to me, man.
But it just seemed like it was a straw that broke the camel's back.
Just like Jalen Rose said about Skip. Water Pistol Pete, 1.5 a game in college. That hurt your feelings. And then, with Skip, it was 1.5 in high school. Obama ass. Boy, just be out here talking. I mean, just talking noise. I think he got some inspiration from that boy Katt Williams. That's what I'm thinking, man. He saw, he can do it. I'm gonna do it, because it's funny how right after Katt Williams did that, then Stephen A gonna get on there and say all the stuff that he said.
Yeah,
but I'm like, no. But man, that boy Katt. You all right? Okay. We had to pause for the calls. We got kids here for those who are listening on the audio or whatnot.
Thought somebody hit the ground.
Gotta get up and take care of them kids, man. Gotta take care of them kids. Boy, I know you heard Obama. But yeah, man, this boy Katt, man. Katt, hey, your boy something else, dog.
Yeah.
Your boy something else, man. That nigga something else, dog. That boy went to Shay Sharp's podcast and just broke the internet, man. That boy got 50 million views.
Yeah.
That's 2 hours.
Yeah.
Like, we try to keep our podcast under an hour.
Yeah.
That's it was 2 hours and 48 minutes?
240, something like that.
Man, I swear I listened to that. I sat there and listened to that whole damn podcast.
I was in, like, from jump. Like, it was entertaining. It was entertaining as hell.
It was
jump.
It was.
And regardless of what he was talking about, his logic and how he was saying it made all the sense. Regardless if you disagree or agree, from his own truth, he made it entertaining. That's all that kept me drawn in the whole time.
Yeah. And at first I had my opinions about it. I was saying that, he lied on some things and all the rest of that crap, and I made that a big deal on my Facebook. But not, as I started to actually sit down and think about it, embellishment is what comedians do.
Right.
So in that podcast, he used his comedic skills to tell stories. You know what I'm saying? It kind of felt like he was doing stand-up. You know what I'm saying? He was just having a conversation with one person as opposed to talking to millions of people out there in the stands.
The stuff that he was like, that I felt like he was lying about, because I don't know any of the industry secrets and none of that stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't know whether he telling the truth and lying about that. But the 3,000 bucks and the 4.3,
we knew he was lying.
But it's normal stuff, right? When you got to college, we met dudes who was like, yeah, I played, or yeah, I did, or I was this in high school, or I did, you know what I'm saying? So it's just normal stuff. That when he said that, I was like, all right. The 3,000 books was ridiculous. That wasn't even believable,
man,
dog.
The 4.3.
The 4-3
was ridiculous.
No, I could almost.
Nah, hell no.
All I'm saying is that in between the two, like the 4-3 was like, I maybe.
Nah, I was like, hell no. It's elite mofos in the league right now that can't run.
Not running 4-3.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That 4-3 is hard to run. Anything sub. Anything 3 and below is extremely hard to run.
Boy, you run a 4-3 like
you are moving, dog.
Yeah,
and then this mofo here, dog. Katt is so funny. He gonna post his video. All right, keep in mind, y'all. Y'all know a basketball court is 94 feet long, right? 94 feet. Katt posted a video of him running the length of a basketball court. If you do the math, 94 feet equates to about 30 yards. He still got another 10 yards to go to run this quote unquote 4-2-40. And he showed a picture of him running a 4-4 in 30 yards.
He was just is all bait, man. It's clickbait.
That's what I'm saying. That's why at first you try to look at it in all seriousness, but you got to remember that he's a comedian. This is all for fun and funny games, dog.
The camera switch off him running it and then switch to directly to the stop
playing with us, dog.
Come on now.
Boys, I'm telling you, man. If you put something on Facebook, man, people will believe it, dog. It do not matter what it is.
Like you say, embellishment though.
It's love.
Bro, even when he was talking, the stuff he said about Ricky Smiley. I ain't working with Ricky Smiley again. Unless he wear a dress.
Yeah.
He said what?
I'm not working with Ricky Smiley.
They put it in the contract?
Put it in the contract.
He said he did that, though.
That's some bullshit.
Man, bro, come on.
That's
he said he did it, dog.
Now, here's the thing. First off,
Ricky was out there. Ricky was crying on the live. He had Ricky crying. I don't know.
Ricky always crying though.
Yeah, he's an emotional dude. I still granted, I still think Ricky Smiley funny.
Oh, of course. The question ain't whether either of them funny. I rock with all of them.
Like it got to be in the contract. Like Katt, come on, dog. I'm not believing that.
That's hilarious.
I'm not believing that.
That's hilarious. He said, and what happened in this next movie? He was in the dress. Katt got receipts. Y'all ain't ready.
But you know what thing that caught me off guard?
Can't say 2024 the truth. Y'all gonna figure it out. No, go ahead, my bad.
The one thing that caught me off guard that nobody responded when he was like, you get this money and then you get a light skinned woman with a funny looking face.
A big head?
Yeah, a big head and a funny looking face or something like that. And nobody, none of them husbands said any damn thing. I'm like, hey, talk about my wife, boy.
None of them responded to. None of them said he was lying about any of the stuff that he said.
That was so wild. Nobody said he was lying.
The stuff that he lied about was all stuff about himself, his childhood stuff. He overrated himself. Yeah. The other stuff. The man literally said, I got my receipts. That's why I could sit here and say it so comfortably. Yep. Do I still think he lying about something?
You can confirm some of that stuff too.
But everybody talking about it. Nobody said he's lying. But when people get on there and start saying all that craziness, who really comes out and says, oh, they lying? Especially if it's stuff that ain't really affecting your money or you. You know what I'm saying? Like, only time I've ever heard anybody really come out and emphatically deny some stuff when it comes to essay or something like that.
Yeah.
But essay. But if you're talking to me about me stealing a show, or you talking about me saying I stole somebody's idea in regards to a show that ran for 7 years and it's in syndication, or you know what I'm saying.
Mark Curry got on Harvey about that though.
I mean, so what?
But I mean, you said you ain't never heard.
I'm just saying. What I'm saying is, if I am Steve Harvey and you bring me up, I'm not going. Why would I have to confirm or deny what the hell you're saying when I already did the show? The show was done in the early 2000s. I'm doing way more stuff now than I did back then, and he's already addressed the Bernie Mac thing. That's been addressed 1,000 times by Steve Harvey. Even when Steve Harvey went on the Shay show, he gave Bernie Mac his flowers. He was talking about how he didn't want to go behind him because the dude is just good. It's hard for me to go behind him when, you know what I'm saying, like, he's shutting the whole thing down. So he gave the man his flowers. So why are we even bringing up this whole feud up again when Ocean's 11 came out when? Ocean's 11 came out in 2003, 4?
Yeah, I don't know. It was
like we bringing all this stuff. It's 2024. Bring up that old crap. That's the thing that I had a problem with Katt. Is Katt bringing up all this stuff that I don't even have nothing to do with him. Mark Curry and them ain't got nothing to do with you.
That was his mentor. That's why. Like he hung.
I mean, I understand. All right, but all right, well, bigging up Mark Curry, but don't you ain't got to shoot shots at somebody else because of some stuff that happened back in the past. That's like us bringing up some old stuff that happened, you know, between us when we was 17, 18, and bringing that stuff up now. Or a homie bring up some stuff like that. That's what it is, because that shit was 20 years ago.
Yeah,
Boys
be trying to like make stuff they own. It's like that's literally what everything is just a remake of the next thing and a remake of the next thing. It is. Like, why them shows didn't take away from each other. Like,
they didn't.
I liked hanging with Mr. Cooper and I liked the Steve Harvey show.
Exactly.
And you know what's so crazy? We didn't even live in like the Netflix age. When you got the Martin DVDs, that's when I figured out that them boys was in episode form. Cause guess what? When UPN was playing it, that's when I caught it. I ain't catch it in like where I sat down and was like, all right, this is season 1, episode 3 of Martin. Like, oh, another episode of Martin. No, like, it jumped around so much. Nobody really cared about this. So I don't know why he brought it up like that.
That's the thing that
it don't matter.
Yeah, exactly.
It's funny.
It don't matter. It don't matter. And everybody's talking about he didn't tell one lie. I was like, all right, so he didn't tell one lie. Does that affect what you gonna watch? Are you still gonna if hanging with Mr. Cooper? Because I think hanging with Mr. Cooper is on one of these streaming platforms.
HBO Max, I believe.
It's on something.
Yeah, it's on something.
It's on HBO Max.
You gonna go watch it now, or what you gonna do? Or you gonna stop watching Steve Harvey? Because Steve Harvey don't even do stand up no more.
No,
he
ain't done stand up in years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he not even in the game. And even when Katt Williams was on Breakfast Club, Charlamagne brought up an interesting point, man, because he kept talking. They kept saying he was saying stuff like, Steve Harvey is a gatekeeper or whatever, and then Charlamagne was like, he a gatekeeper with comedy, and I'm just paraphrasing, and Katt was like, yeah, and he was like, well, how is he a gatekeeper if he haven't done comedy in years? You know what I'm saying? Is he hindering you from making money? And Katt kind of stumbled on that. Like, nah, he ain't. Well, then how is he a gatekeeper? If he ain't hindering you from making money, then how is he gatekeeping anything? You know what I'm saying? Like, so, like the embellishment is pure entertainment. I take that for pure entertainment, but like looking at it as it's all truth, I think is a little naive of the masses to do that. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker got up and he got up in front of Shannon Sharp. Stood up in front of Shannon Sharp talking about he a physical specimen. He said that in front of Shannon Sharp. And I'm just being 100, dog. Shannon 55.
Yeah.
That's a physical specimen. Right? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it a bean.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? But this 5'2" dude stand up like, he don't want to be in the same room with me because I'm a physical specimen. He talking about Kevin Hart. Y'all both the same size.
Yeah, that's the comedian. That's the the embellishment. Like, come on, dog. Like, first off, too old to be out here fighting. Yeah. Now. Like, I would love to see some kind of sit down and y'all hash whatever grievances you got. Hash that crap out, man. Let's do something different than this. Mm-hmm. Like, let's do something different, fam. There's so much more to gain if they're all together on the same page. Yeah. But I mean, I know in a perfect world, we don't live in a perfect world, so I know there's always going to be something going on. But I think at least they can come to the table and air out grievances and then go their separate ways where nobody's jumping on platforms still talking about this. Like, I don't want to hear nothing about, Katt Williams and Kevin Hart, and I don't want to hear about that stuff no more. Yeah, I don't want to hear about none of that. I want to hear some old jokes. I want to see some old movies. Like, I want to see all the good that's going to come from them and not this negative crap that be happening.
Yeah, because it's pretty much unnecessary. All of it's unnecessary.
Yeah.
Entertaining,
Yeah, very
unnecessary.
Is it entertaining? Very, but it's unnecessary in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, because I don't know if you guys saw the video. I'm gonna send it to y'all. I should have sent it to y'all before we did this podcast, but I should have. But there's a video of Dave Chappelle doing a stand up somewhere, and the topic of Katt Williams came up, and Dave Chappelle wasn't on board with it. He don't like.
Somebody when him and D-Ray was talking.
Yeah. He said he didn't like it, even though he and it was cool for him and D-Ray to have that conversation on stage.
Yeah.
Where they was saying, D-Ray was like he thought it was good for comedy.
Yeah.
And Katt was like, how? Because all it did was just kind of, he said essentially he ethered Cedric the Entertainer. Like, what part of the game is that? That's what Dave Chappelle said. He said, what part of the game is that?
Cedric you just fat or something. He said about Cedric. Steve don't even do comedy anymore.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why? What was the point? Like, it was pretty pointless. And I kind of agree with Dave. Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna do that, I mean, there's better ways to go about doing stuff like that. If you're gonna do it like that, man, it just sounds like a load of crap. And
I agree.
That's what it essentially boils down to, man.
Mm-hmm. Indeed, man. Mm-hmm. Indeed.
Yeah. Tony, what you want to lead the people with today? On today.
Go Texans. Let's get this dub.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I love Lamar. You know what I'm saying? It's 2-time MVP. But the boys on Kirby, we need to get that dub, bro. We got to send them Ravens home. We can go ahead and get to this AFC Championship game and then either whoop Josh Allen ass or Patrick Mahomes ass, and let's get to Vegas. Let's get to the Super Bowl, baby.
Yeah. And I just want to say that everybody had already knew that since 2002, I had been a Texans fan. So,
okay, Brady.
Go Texans, feel me?
Okay.
H-Town, stand up.
Hey, boy, you don't even sound convincing.
Stand up.
You don't even sound convincing, dog. Who are you?
Let's go.
You got to find a team since Thomas Edward Brady ain't around.
Everybody know I've been a Texas fan. Oh, what you,
bro? You been a Brady fan
since Brady retired. Everybody know I've been a Texas fan.
Well, Brady was here before the Texans was here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Since Brady retired, everybody know I've been a Texans fan.
Them the dog years, bro. So you
ain't been a fan since 2002 then?
It's on the shirt.
But hold on. When Brady retired,
come on, man.
Hold on. When Brady retired in 2019, that was his last year.
Was that
2019 to 2020?
No, it was like
2021.
21.
Yeah,
no, 2022.
Brady
been retired for 1 year.
And you started being a fan of the Houston Texans during the worst times ever. Boy, you a damn lie.
What you mean? I'm the one who wanted the light skinned quarterback. Everybody else, y'all wanted Bryce Young.
Both of them light skinned.
Both of them light skinned. First off, but I'm talking about you was down when we had Davis Mills.
I mean, I wasn't necessarily down.
And Cully.
Listen. I root for them. But I was a Brady fan. I'm a Brady fan. I rooted for the Texans. Secretly. I used to be on y'all side a little bit. I never bashed the Texans.
Nah, you never.
But y'all never was in the Texans. Because I'm a fan, was never in a position for me to do that to y'all.
I think we played the Patriots. We played Brady once.
Played just in the regular season.
No, in the playoffs. Yeah, we did. Yes, we did, and they lost in the playoffs. Yeah.
Who? David Carr?
No, it wasn't David Carr. It was like in 2016,
Sharp?
I believe. No, it was back when we had one of them sorry quarterbacks, bro.
We gonna come back to y'all. I think
we beat. You remember we beat the Raiders. We beat the Raiders in the playoffs in a wild card game.
Yeah,
and then we had to play New England next. And your boy, what was the light skinned dude, real fast and didn't have no hands?
From Notre Dame?
Yeah.
Will
Fuller.
Yeah,
Will Fuller.
Yeah.
And Will Fuller dropped the touchdown versus the Patriots.
Yeah, you're right.
You're right.
I ain't got a fact check.
Yeah, that would have been a big time.
Yeah, and that was
we dropped that mug in the back of the end zone.
And I was like, man, that was the one.
Yeah.
That boy's sorry, man. And he still living the H too.
Fuller?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that boy Fuller went and got that $11 million from Miami. And
then
came back
what
to the
happened?
He's sorry. I just said that.
I thought he got hurt or something.
Man, he's sorry.
It's
Okay.
just, it's just not in some people, man.
He's sorry, bro.
Speaking
One
of
of them.
sorry, oh God. Okay, I got to do it. Our producer is not here.
I was just gonna say something. I was just gonna say something about that.
Now, everybody knows I hate the Cowboys. However, I did pick them to beat the Packers, and these are my witnesses. But I did say I wouldn't be surprised if they lost, and I gave detailed reasons, and they were logical, right? I gave detailed reasons, and our producer Marcus still want to argue with me. Now he not, and everything that I said, hey, them slants that they be running, it's gonna look different because this is the playoffs. And what Dak do?
Tell me, have you
Slant.
seen them? Seen them?
He threw a pick. What else? What else did I say? Oh, they should run the ball. And what Green Bay do? Run the ball, man. Look, and what did Jordan Love do? Then I say, hey, Jordan Love hot. And what did Jordan Love do? He went off. Hey, man, look, I projected Dallas to win because they got 8 All-Pros, but now they sorry asses at home. And my boy Marcus has not responded to me since.
Tell me, have you
Marcus,
seen him?
I still love you, dog. I have a bandwagon, Texans bandwagon application for you. Come on home, dog. Come on home. Sign the application.
Tell me,
you in,
have
fam.
you
You
seen
in. You ain't got to root for Dak and the Cowboys no more. Come on, dog.
Tell me,
Come on,
have
man.
you seen him?
I'm done.
Yeah, my man went real MIA around this month.
He not responding to nobody.
We got a text message chat going on. This boy ain't responding to that month for like 5 days.
I was about to say since the game.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, you can't take it that tough, man.
Yeah.
But like let me reiterate what my boy said, man. Shout out to them Texans, man. We do have our light skinned quarterback, and that's okay. He is definitely the better of the two. I called it. I know I called it at the beginning of the season. I'm like, we need to take this guy over Bryce Young.
You called Bryce Young.
Nah, that was me.
That was you?
That was me.
Okay.
I was like, nah, we going CJ Stroud.
Oh yeah, wait, you're right. You did. You're right.
Because I'm like, he's bigger. He got a solid arm, and I think he can take some of the punishment a lot better than
And he has.
little frail.
That boy, he done stood, like, CJ done stood in that pocket and be delivering.
Man, he be delivering that ball. And that ball come out fast, dude.
Yeah, side on, it don't matter. That boy.
It come out
He
pretty
be
fast.
delivering.
So he doing his thing. So shout out to them Texans, man.
Yes, sir.
We're going to get that done. That game started, 3?
Yeah.
3
Yeah, we need to get out of here.
Yeah, so we got to get ready for that. So we're going to wrap this up, man. This concludes another episode of the Millennial Mayhem Podcast. Hey, y'all.
Light skin still holding.
Like, subscribe, comment. Also, follow the YouTube, man. We be talking. I'm gonna start talking some noise to some of you people out there, man. But let's get on this YouTube, man. Let's get them numbers up. Subscribe to the YouTube and let's run them numbers up.
Run them numbers up, man. Go ahead and follow the IG page so you can get notifications when we drop our next episode. We try to drop every week. We got videos coming out, audiograms, everything, man. We on top of it all. Also, if you guys have suggestions on things you think we should talk about, drop them in the comments, man, or just leave us a message on IG or something like that, or even TikTok, man. Just let us know, and we'll cover it for you. You know what I'm saying? We'll give you our feedback on that and keep it pushing that way, man. We signing out.
Peace.
See y'all later, man. Peace.
Yep.
I ain't got time for the book. Okay, all my niggas riding gas tank on full. We be fresh then yeah, yo might get pulled. If you see us in the streets, no talking, let's go. No time for hating, I ain't got time for the bull. I ain't got